Hey everyone, and welcome to Monkeying Around Reviews. Today we have this ANSI Smart Mini DLP Pico Projector. It's 100 lumens, 854 by 480 resolution, can take up to a 1080 input, and it's wireless. So the first thing we're going to do is open up this box and see what comes with it. So right in here is the Pico Projector. These are called Pico Projectors because they're small enough to fit inside your pocket. As we open this one up, we're going to see actually how small this thing really is. I mean, this is tiny. If I take this ruler here, it's showing that it's about 6 inches tall and only about 3 inches across. So 6 by 3, real small. On the top here you have all your touch screen controls. On this side you have a spot for an SD card. On this other side we have USB ports, power, headphones, and HDN. It's a HDMI port. Speaker here on the back and lens here on the front. And then right here by the lens you have a little bit of a control for the lens. But that's about all there is to it. It's nice and small, all in one, very light. Let's see what else is in this box. User manual. Are we going to read this? Probably not. And then there's two smaller areas inside. This little box comes with an HDMI cable. That's kind of nice. Little tripod so you can have the projector stand on it. Remote control. And then the other box. In here, AC power supply and a mouse. I guess since it can wirelessly connect to a computer, maybe we can control the computer with this one. But I guess we'll see. Oh, it's a wireless mouse, takes a battery right here, and a LED light. So like I said, it's a real small projector. It's got a screw hole right here for this tripod. We can just kind of twist this on here. And it gives it its own little stand to project out with. Tighten that up. Tighten this one up here. There we go. Just got to find the right balance for it. Probably put a leg behind it like that. So there you go. I'm going to go take this into a darker room so we can see what it looks like turned on. I'll be right back. Okay everybody, so I got the projector now on a tripod. That way I can get a little bit higher up so you can see me and the projector as we're going to project here on this wall. Yes, the wall is not a white wall, it's greenish in color. So that's just going to show you that this projector does work well in more than just the perfect ideal projection settings. So I did find that the switch here on the side that has a picture of a projector, it's a little slide switch, that is the power. It doesn't turn it on and off, but it gives you the ability to turn the projector off so you can't accidentally hit a button on the top to turn it on. So it's a two-step process. So you flip the switch here on the side and you press the power button here on top, and then within a couple of seconds we're going to have an image here on the wall. And there it is. So that was maybe 5 seconds. I did notice that the power button here on the remote does not work. It does not turn the projector on, but you can use this to turn the projector off. So the lights are on and you can see the screen here. It's not super bright, but I mean I can see the colors, I can read what's on here, and like I said, the lights are on. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights off so we can get a better look at this. So now you can really see these colors, these blues, the reds, the purples. Everything's really, really separating from each other. It's nice and clean. And for a 100 lumens projector that's less than 6 inches and less than 1 inch thick, that's impressive. Now I was looking at this and I did not know that this was going to have some apps with it. It comes with Netflix and YouTube built in, and if you go to the App Center up here, it actually gives you a list of a lot more. And when I saw how you choose, I was really surprised. So I'll just use the remote here, and I'll go over to the App Center, and right here, Play Store. This projector is powered by Android. It's got KitKat inside of it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be a proprietary OS, something made just for the projector, but it is full-blown Android. You can load any of the apps that you already have right here through the Play Store. And then over here under Smart Apps, you'll see the apps that you normally have if you have an Android phone. Gallery, Music, File Explorer, Netflix, Office, so you can install Word and PowerPoint and Excel documents right into the projector through USB, and you'll be able to play them with the built-in WPS Office. It has MX Player, which is known for playing almost any file format of video. And then it has AirPlay, which allows you to talk to a Mac computer through the Wi-Fi. It even has an internet browser, so you can pull up web pages right within the unit itself, so you don't have to have another computer to bring the videos in. You can go, well, I'd say to YouTube, but there's already a YouTube app on here. You can go straight to that app to see what's going on. So we are going to go over to YouTube and load up a page and see how it looks. Okay, so I had to cut away for a few seconds because when I opened up YouTube, it gave me a little OK button down here that I couldn't select with the remote. So I went and grabbed the mouse, put a battery in it, comes with a dongle that you plug right into the USB port here, and now since this is Android, you get a little arrow moving around. So I'm going to come here to Monkeying Around Reviews' YouTube page, a page you should be subscribing to, and I'm going to choose this first clip so we can see how it plays. So I'm just going to take the mouse and click on it. Page loads up. So there you have it. The video plays. The audio comes out through the projector. This sound actually isn't too bad. And the video here, I mean, we can see it, and like the lights here are off, but the lights in the room here where the camera are actually still on. You can kind of see it bleeding in through a little bit. So if I go and turn these lights off, now you can really see the screen here. So if I come full screen with this video, and I play it again, you can really see how nice this projector is for only being 100 lumens and for being so tiny. Let me go turn that light on again. Now you can see my beautiful face again. So this is all going through the Wi-Fi here in the house. There is nothing plugged into this projector except for power. So that is using the Wi-Fi going through the YouTube app and playing really nice video. So some of the things to take notice of this projector are that I don't think I mentioned earlier is we're about 4 feet 3 inches from this wall. And from corner to corner is exactly 4 feet. So that's about a 1-to-1. I mean, you're a little off, but that's pretty good for being only 4 feet away. The audio is fine coming out of the projector, but there is an audio out right here. It's a headphone jack. You can plug it into a speaker system or whatever happens to be in the office around you. Earlier we talked about this little knob here on the side. It is focus. That is the only lens control that there is. So it's just a dial to focus in and focus out. So the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to see how the wireless connection over AirPlay works. I'll be right back. Okay, so now this is actually my desktop computer off my Mac. We're also looking at the same page, the Monkeying Around Reviews page here on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't. And it's coming in from my laptop wirelessly into the projector wirelessly. Now, right now on the image, it's looking pretty clean. Let me go ahead and turn the light off. So now that you can actually see it. Now there's a little bit of pixelation going on over here around the image. And I've noticed sometimes it's a little bit hard for it to refresh the page. But if I play this video in a second. We'll see it kind of move around and how it works with the wireless. So as you saw, the audio, or as you heard, the audio actually still came out really well, but the motion here was a little bit pixelated. It was legible, but it's still having some issues going from the Wi-Fi to the Wi-Fi over the AirPlay. I'll take it full screen so we can see it again. Alright, so I'm going full screen now, and once again the colors are good, the image is nice and clean. But now when I play it, it's a little pixelated. So I really wouldn't recommend the AirPlay for videos through this, because like I said, I'm getting a little bit of pixelation, but the audio is good. I'll load up a presentation through PowerPoint, and we'll see how it does with presentations that are just graphics and text. So stand by and I'll load something up. Now when I think of Pico projectors, other than for traveling, I think for conference rooms. So I've loaded here on a USB stick a short little PowerPoint presentation to see how this projector will do with it. So we're going to take the remote and we're going to choose WPS Office right over here and open up our presentation. So we're going to come down to it, choose it. I have it on a USB card, so we're going to go down to USB, UDisk 0, and then my test presentation right here that I have called Test. So I've made a quick test presentation, as you can see. It's 2 slides. So we're going to go up to the work to play. So this is just the built-in PowerPoint template. Once again, you can see the gradients going through here of the dark red to the orange to the white. Here's a good showing of the black and white contrast ratio and a good yellow. So really nice vibrant colors here. And if I go on to the next slide by just using the remote or the mouse, once again, now you can see photos. And you can see all the colors here on the photos and how clean it looks. A lot of these smaller Pico or portable projectors are known not to be amazing with text, but you can actually see here that it's not too bad. It's pretty legible. A little harder down here. It gets a little fuzzy with the real small text, but this decent size here is not bad. So this ANSI Smart Mini DLP Pico projector, I'm very impressed with it. It looks great with videos, it looks great with presentations, the audio is amazing out of this small little box. The only thing that I could say that I'm not happy with is AirPlay. It's a little hard on the refresh. The audio comes through nicely, but the video is a little iffy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The refresh just isn't there. So maybe with a firmware update or something within the Android OS might improve it in the future, but right now I cannot recommend this for AirPlay. But I can recommend it for video playback. I can recommend it for wireless playback of movies or of presentations or of just about anything that you could do on an Android device, because this is an Android device with a 100 lumens projector coming out of the front of it. So once again, this is Monkeying Around Reviews. If you enjoy this review, say so below and make sure you subscribe. Have a nice day. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the review that you just watched. Now, after using this projector for a little bit longer, I also went back to the website to see if there was anything I missed. Well, I noticed that I was using 2.4G Wi-Fi for testing out the AirPlay. Well, it recommends using a dual band 5 GHz. So now when I tested that, it did improve AirPlay streaming. The quality was a lot better. It wasn't 100% perfect, but it was a lot better than what I showed you in the video. So if you are going to get this projector and you want to use AirPlay, I highly recommend using 5 GHz if it's possible. If you don't have the 5 GHz and you only have 2.4, then the video shows you exactly how that's going to work. So once again, this is Monkeying Around Reviews, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Subscribe below.